Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another episode of the Most Offensive Podcast. I'm Slimmy V, and today I want to give you or bring about 5 characteristics for a friend to have. Now, these that I am going to name are not in any particular order, but I do believe that if you have a friend and they have these 5 characteristics, they are a keeper. Try not to get offended. Now, before I go into that, please consider hitting that like button, share this video, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like these. Again, as I said before, I am taking it back to basics because you cannot live on politics alone. Okay? We got to be able to at least know how to live life, how to be better human beings. So I am going to dive into the 5 characteristics for a friend to have. Number 1, drum roll, is dependability. Dependability. A true friend will always be there when you need them the most. When you need to vent, when you need to cry, when you're bored, when you're excited, when you got a promotion, when you got a new car, a new house, problems, issues. They will be there. You could depend on them to be there for you, okay? When no one answers your call of distress, then your friend will be there. Your friend is the one and the last to leave your party. You could depend on that. They come there, help you with the decoration. You could depend on them to even stay there to help you clean up. Dependability, okay? He or she will help you move. If you're going to move, she will pick you up from the airport. Like, you could depend. Look, yo, I'm coming from, I don't know, Jamaica, Trinidad, Haiti. Can you pick me up from the airport? Yo, they'll be there. You know, you can depend on a true friend. Okay, so dependability is really important. And again, these are not in any particular order. Take it as you see it. You could arrange them yourself. You could tell me how you would arrange this. Number 2, accountability. Accountability. What do I mean by that? Is it almost the same thing as dependability? There's a slight difference, okay? A true friend will hold you accountable. That's right. Okay, let me give you an example. You're on a diet trying to lose weight. She will remind you of that. Like, yo, dude, I don't think you should be eating them little cheese doodles. I haven't heard you doing push-up for a couple of days. Maybe you should just go on the floor right now and give me some push-ups. They will hold you accountable. Okay, you're studying for a big exam and you're like, oh, let's go to a party. He's going to be like, look, don't you have an exam in 2 days? You know, they're going to hold you accountable. You know, she'll ask, did you study today? You know, a true friend will never let you look less than your best or act a fool or wander off your goals. True friends brings out the best out of each other by holding each other accountable. So hold your friend accountable. And if they pissed at you, then you're like, yo, that's what friends are for, right? Remember Whitney Houston? That's what friends are for. Anyway, number 3, trustworthy. That's right. Trustworthy is, whoo, boy, man, that could be the top. One of the best characteristics of a true friend is being trustworthy. When considering a friend, you should ask yourself, can I trust this person? How do you trust a person? Can you leave very sensitive information about yourself in front of this person without them having to snoop, take snapshots, screenshots of your personal information? Can you trust them? Okay? Does he have your back? Do you have my back? Can I trust you? Would this person ever steal from me? You know what I'm saying? Can I trust her with my kids? How about my wife? Can I trust my friends with my wife? You know, a true friend talks positively behind your back and doesn't tell your secrets. A true friend will not engage in gossips about you, and if they do, they're not your friend. There's a difference between gossiping about your friend and having a concerning conversation about your friend. Like if you're concerned about him or her and you don't know how to approach them and you just want to talk about it, you can do that without gossiping for gossip's sake. There's a difference. So know the difference, you know? So do you have that trust with your friends? Have you established that trust? You ready for number 4? Number 4 is honesty. A true friend will always keep it 100. Or as we say in the hood, they're going to keep it 100 with you, telling you the truth even when it hurts. Even when it hurts. Yo, dog, I know you was playing your game out there, but you need to step your game up. You suck. You didn't look good. You know, or if you was rapping, if you was singing, you wasn't holding that note pretty good. You know, like let them know, because honesty is the best policy, because your friend, again, trusts you, you know, to be honest with them so they don't look like fools in front of other people. So being honest with your friend is important, because the last thing you want is if you go for a job interview or if you go perform in a concert, you don't want to look like a fool. So if your friend have to tell you whatever, if it's going to hurt now, then let it hurt in front of your friend, then in front of 1,000 people. Let it hurt in front of your friend, then in front of someone interviewing you for a very important job. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Be honest with me. You know, I mean, you ain't got to be cruel about it. You know, you could come pat my back a little bit, you know. You ain't got to make me cry. So, honesty, I put that number 4, which arguably can be number 5. I mean, number 1, right? So let's get to last, okay? And least, I ain't got no more after this, is, you probably never guessed it, generosity. Generosity is one of the 5 characteristics that a friend should have. Okay? A true friend will give you the shirt of their back. They will give you the sneakers off their feet. If they don't have it, they'll probably go out and buy it for you. A true friend will know your financial situation, and they will take whatever from them, if they have it, and they'll give it to you. Look here, I know what you're going through, and you just don't want to ask, but I want you to have this. Wow, how generous of you. That's, wow, I don't want to take this. Nah, dude, take it. Take it. Just go. Don't worry about it. So, that generosity, you know, where they, yo, here, I bought this for your kids. Oh, here. You know what I'm saying? That's a good friend. Someone who knows you. You know, they're in tuned. You know, they remembered what you said. Like, yeah, you know, I lost my job a month ago. Oh, yo, I remember you said you lost your job. Look, I don't know what you're going through, but here's a little something. You know, if you don't want to take it, give it to Junior. Give it to your little babies. You know? So, generosity from a friend is very important. Let me tell you what generosity consists of. They will provide you with their time. They will be generous with their time. That is very important, right? Another thing they're generous with is their energy. What do you need me to do? Where do you want me to go? Where do you want me to take you, right? I could use my energy as well as my time, because time and energy goes together. Okay? And a third thing could be resources. Certain things that fake friends will not share with you, a good lawyer, or maybe, a nice restaurant to go to. Like, oh, why didn't you tell me about this? Like, you don't hide things. You you give them your resources. Here's a handyman that I deal with. Here's a plumber that I deal with. This is my favorite electrician. You can't go wrong with them. Use them. Take them. You know what I'm saying? Here's my resources. What I have is yours. You don't have to go look everywhere for them. Okay? So generosity with time, energy, and resources is superior to everything else. Generosity on this list can be number one. So these are my top five. My top five is for characteristics for a friend to have. Dependability is number one. Number two is accountability. Number three is trustworthiness. Number four is honesty. And number five is generosity. If you have any more and you want to comment below and add that in the comments, please do so. If you like these type of video and want to hear from my perspective as to what I think, comment below and let me know. I am willing to share. I am willing to think. I am willing to talk with you. Okay? Again, try not to be offended. But if you're not, or if you are offended, then you definitely was watching. And if you're not offended, then you wasn't listening. I'm Slimmy V, and this is the most offensive podcast ever. God bless, stress less, and let Yahweh give you rest. I'm out. Peace.